No, they are wicked. They are wicked. We haven't done nothing.
March 14, 2019, a judge ruled that Gregory Afoko should be granted bail. The Ghana police, instead of complying, brazenly ignored this legal directive, keeping him in custody for as long as they could.
Now, the Inspector General of Police, David Asante Apiutu, could go to jail today if he's found guilty of contempt over the allegation. The police refused to release murder suspect Gregory Afoko months after he was granted bail. CID boss COP Mami Tiwadu Dankwa also faces the same fate as the two appear before an Accra High Court later today.
Who pulled the strings behind this unlawful act? Was it then Attorney General Gloria Kufu, the director of CID at the time, Mamiya Tiwa Adodankwa, then IGP David Asante Apiutu? Or did the orders come from the highest office in the land, President Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo himself? More troubling was the silence of some prominent journalists, those who should have stood as watchdogs against injustice. Some simply turned a blind eye, while others actively justified the police's defiance of a lawful court ruling.
The question is, a court gives an order. Police, produce this person and let him execute a bail bond. They don't do it. Can we say that they have a right to do so, they can do so?
Well, you know what? I will err on the side of the police in this case.
This was in a Ghana led by a president who once championed human rights, in a government that boasted of being the most democratic in the country's history. Even Amnesty International was blocked from visiting Afoko, an unmistakable sign of state-sponsored repression.
Robert Akoto-Amoafo, who is director of Amnesty International Ghana, joins me in the studio. Thanks for your time. So it's been days since you requested to see Gregory Afoko. Have you been able to see him?
No, it's been 3 weeks. So we wrote on the 27th of last month to the CID to be able to get access, just to have an information with him, just to seek some more information about the petition that has been submitted to us. And that has taken us 3 weeks, which is very terrible. It tells a very bad image on our police service. The kind of feedback we are getting from the CID seems to be something that's just to be throwing us off.
This case exemplifies how executive overreach can undermine the judiciary, weaponizing the legal system against perceived political opponents.
Absolutely, he was, and it was revoked. And you know, the judge who granted Gregory bail was sent to somewhere, is it who? Yeah, Justice Gwedi. I hope now that this is one, they should look and maybe do something for him, because Justice Gwedi suffered. He suffered. I mean, we should stop. Akufo-Addo just took the judiciary as his own personal, organization. Don't forget, the man who granted Oliver bail, Domahini, that I've been mentioning, that was the same way they gave Domahini hell, because he granted Oliver Bakavoma bail. He was also transferred. What kind of thing is this? You see why we keep saying we need to make the judiciary independent of the political, specifically the president.
The abuse has gone unpunished, with no one held accountable for their actions. So when our political leaders have said that Ghana is a country of law and justice, we are led to wonder whose justice is really at work here, whose law is being enforced. And when they speak of the rule of law, is it a standard meant to protect everyone, or just a few favored individuals?
We have a joint responsibility to work together with our different views and different perspectives for the Ghana project. A nation under God, a united Ghana, governed according to the rule of law, respect for individual liberties, human rights, and the principles of democratic accountability, in which all Ghanaians, irrespective of their ethnic, gender, religious, or regional affiliations, share the same opportunities. A Ghana that meets fundamental requirements of social justice and solidarity.